London look like she gonna pee tonight.
Stop playing with me.
What you gonna do them if they don't?
If you keep talking about it, I'm gonna show you 2 times. What that say?
You be in my DM.
Alright, so we back again with another video. And in today's video, we're gonna be renovating old mansion.
Before I built with, I gotta be honest, old stuff from high school, and most of them just have kind of a bad angle of the sun. I hate building when the sun is behind the lot because I don't like the house being in shadows all the time.
Alright you guys, I'm back again with another YouTube video. Renovate and redesign this old haunted mansion with me in The Sims 4. Alright, so here's the old mansion right here. This is a 3-story old haunted mansion. Well, actually 4 because it has a basement. And in the basement is where it really gets haunted. And that's because they got a casket down here. So let's just go ahead and start cleaning up this exterior. And then we're going to move right into redesigning the front of this house, redesigning the interior, and just doing this whole house over. Now I am gonna say that we're not gonna get this house finished in just one part, so this is gonna be like a little series kind of. Alright, but first we got to get rid of all these trees and this grass and stuff, so I'm gonna have to remove this little stuff right here. I'm gonna try to use the pickaxe on the rest of this. Not the pickaxe, I'm thinking this is Fortnite. I'm gonna try to use the sledgehammer on the rest of this stuff to get rid of all this little grass so we can get right into this renovation. Boom, all that stuff right there is going fast, and I gotta do these one by one, which I don't even know why they added all of this here, but we just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Alright you guys, so I finally got all the little flowers and plants and stuff removed from the exterior. Now it's time to start redesigning this. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this little stuff right here in the front that's closing off the front door. They have some little archways there, but we just gonna remove that. And I'm gonna remove this roof right here because this is no longer gonna be needed because I want this front porch open. So we can remove all this little stuff that's up here, including that door, because you guys know I'm already gonna put a new door and all that. But let's get all this stuff going. Now what I need to do is remove this little half gable roof from right here and pull this one down like twice. I can pull it over one more time just so it looks like it fit the right way. Now with this front porch, what I'm gonna do is grab the platform tool and place a little square right here on this side, and then we'll do another one over here on this side. And with these little platforms right here, we're gonna just go ahead and lower them down. So we lowered the first one down. Now let's lower this one down one time. And what I'm gonna do is build a square on top of them. So I know you guys probably don't get what I mean, but y'all gonna see what I'm about to do right here. So let's just go ahead and grab the room tool and build a 1x1 room on the left side. And then I'm gonna build another 1x1 room on this side. Now on top of that, we're gonna build a platform, and then I'm gonna lower that platform down because we're gonna be placing a half gable roof up here. So let's just go ahead and place that right there and build this little platform. I'm gonna lower it down, and I think you guys can kind of see where I'm going with this, but if not, y'all will see in a few. So let's grab this half gable roof, place up here. We gotta place it a little bit forward, a little more forward than all the way back. Now I can scoot it back once, then pull it all the way down and lower it down to match the other roof. So we got that placed. That's redesigned now. What we need to do next is go ahead and back this little piece right here up because I want the stairs pushed in. So we're just gonna remove these ugly stairs right here, and I'm gonna go for some stairs like this. I may not keep these, but for now I'm gonna just go ahead and place them. I like these stairs right here, so I'm gonna end up probably keeping these, but let's place that. Over here, we're gonna go ahead and square these off. So these are no longer gonna be like this. Let's just go ahead and grab that room tool and build like a little room right here. Boom, like that. And I'm gonna build a room right here, but we definitely gonna switch this out. So this is not gonna stay a room. All right, so what I'm gonna do to this is first remove this roof right here. And then all these walls right here is gonna disappear because we're gonna go ahead and turn these walls into fences. So all the way around, we're gonna make this a little balcony from the master bedroom on the inside. So let me just go ahead and change that to fencing. Grab the sledgehammer and remove this roof. We're gonna fix this up right here. I'm gonna just probably go ahead and slide this wall right here back once. Boom, so we can fix that little room. And right here through this little walkway is the master bedroom and bathroom. So what I'm gonna do is remove this little half gable roof here. Remove that piece of fencing. And grab some fencing like this and place up here now. So we're gonna take this all the way around. And we're gonna take that down to the master bedroom, little where the entrance is gonna be. So I'm gonna just grab a little black and white door. This door right here seems perfect for this. So we're gonna grab this. I need to turn on bb.move object so we'll be able to place this. I'm gonna place that right there and slide it over, and then that's our entrance to the balcony from the master bedroom. Now let's slide back to the front of this house and fix this part up. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and remove that roof right there. I'll grab the wall tool and we're gonna square this off because the way they got this is kind of ugly. Matter of fact, or I should just grab the room tool, Bring it down like that. Boom, copy that half gable roof right there. Put it up here. And then just adjust the size on it. So we just gotta pull the little ends in. Ooh, or I could keep it going all the way across like that. I don't know which one looks better. Y'all drop down in the comment section and let me know. But we're gonna do the same thing up above also. So let's remove these little ugly roofs right here. Let me go ahead and grab the room tool. And I'm not gonna make this one as wide as I made the other one. I'm gonna just make it the same size. Ooh, if I'll be able to do it the way I think I'll. Okay. So we will be able to do it the way I want to. And it adds a little more space up here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do that to the back side also right here. And then those walls will get removed once we come in the inside and start working on it. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and remove them now. Alright, and finally all we gotta do is grab that gable roof again and adjust it on the end. Alright, so far the furnace is coming together perfectly the way I see it, so up here I want to just go ahead and remove this right there and pull this roof back once. Instead of pulling the roof forward first, I need to go ahead and grab a platform, the platform tool in place right here, because if not, then it's going to be open when you build. When you pull a roof over, when you look from the inside, it's going to be open. So I'm going to just go ahead and lower that platform down and place that. Now that roof, the inside of that is closed off. I'm going to remove this from the side of this. And then on this side of the house, I'm not sure if I want to keep this or not. I might just go ahead and remove that. Ooh, and then we can do like a little balcony up here. Okay. I don't want to do too many balconies and stuff, but we're going to just do one right here. So I feel like this is the perfect spot for one from up here. So we got a 3rd story balcony. And it's pretty huge, so there's a lot you can do with this. Alright, so I want to remove that thick trimming right there and just restart with my own little fresh trimming. So let's just go ahead and grab the white roof trimming that I always use, the squid roof trimming, and place that all the way around this, and then we can see how everything else turns out afterwards. Alright, in the back here we need to grab this gable roof in place here, half gable roof in place here. Boom, that's already got roof trimming on it. And now on the end of these little decks slash balconies, I'm gonna squirt them off because I hate that little curved look. So let's just go ahead and square them off, and then I'm gonna remove the fencing and columns. Let's get that stuff going, and we'll get back to this once we get to the back of the house. But I'm gonna just go ahead and lower those platforms down so everything matches up and looks pretty decent. Alright, so we done with the back of the house for now. Except for right here, we gotta remove this. I don't know what we're gonna put right here. Maybe we'll just leave that part of that roof there like that. I'm gonna just add a piece of roof trimming. Alright, now let's go around with the exterior trimming. So we're going to use some white exterior trimming on these little pieces right here. I might need to go a little bit thicker on it. So let's wrap that all the way around. And I want to pull a corner of this down like that. Alright, so next thing I want to do is kind of back this lot up just a little bit because I feel like it's a little bit too close to the edge. So let's just go ahead and back that up. It's got a pool back here, but I want to move it, so let's just move that pool right here. And I think I should make this a little bit longer because this pool is real. Oh, that's gonna be too skinny. And let's make it a little bit wider. Alright, now I feel like that's the perfect size pool, and we'll just adjust it a little bit. Slide it over and back some. Now back to the front of this house. So with the windows, I'm gonna go with this is the new base game windows. Well, they not so new now, but they've been out for a little minute. So let's go ahead and grab two and place down here. Try to center them, and then I'm gonna do one up above. We can do one on this side right here, and then two up here. I'm gonna just I want to make sure this is level. So let's do two up here. And then two right here. So I'll place one there and then one right beside it. And then the rest of the windows and stuff, like the back of the house and side of the house, we'll do that after we finish. Once we get into the interior, going room to room. Just place like one up here, and then one right next to that door. Alright, you guys, so now we can get into the fun part, which is painting. But before we do that, let's go ahead and grab a little black and white foundation, because I feel like that's going to go perfect with this. So let's just go ahead and take that all the way around as far as we can. We can't place it on this side because it's like a little thing right here, so. Now let's grab the smaller windows. I'm gonna do 3 smaller ones up here, so let's grab 3 of these and place up top right here. And I'm gonna do 2 of these two of these sliding windows up above. I need to slide one. Should I do one or should I do 2? I'm gonna just slide this one down to the edge and then place another one behind it like that. And the front door, I got a custom little design I want to do in this front porch. So the first thing I'm going to do with this is go ahead and grab that room tool and build a 2x1 room on both sides of this. Of course, the door is going to go in the middle, but let's do this 2x1 room on this side. And then I need to grab those archways. I have 2 of these, so I'm gonna place one in the center. One in the center. Wait, I need to slide this one over just a little bit. And then I'm gonna come from the inside and grab those windows and place in the center. And then right here we gotta slide this wall back so we can do it in the center. So let's just take that and slide that on back. And then we can place a window in the center right here. Boom, so we got that little custom setup right there on the front porch. Now let's grab a front door, which I already got a little idea in mind what I want to go with. Oh, this door right here caught my eye, but I don't think we're going to use this. Nah, that's a little bit too modern for this house right here. So we're going to use this front door. This gateway front door. Alright, let's get into paint. Okay, so the brick, we're going to keep that same brick. We're just going to change the color of it. And then I'm going to add like colors to different spots. So found a brick. Now I just need to find the right color. Okay, I think this is the color right here I want to go with. Or should I use that color? Hit across down, hit across say. Okay, I finally figured out the color I want to go with. I want to go with this color all the way around. So let's just go ahead and grab this, and then I'm gonna add the other little colors after I add this all the way around. So this is not the only little paint swatch we're gonna go with on this house, but for now, this is what we're going with until I get the other colors added. Let's just go ahead and add this room by room. Before we add the other colors, I'm gonna grab this little paint swatch. I don't know if I want to use that one or should I use this paint swatch. I think I'm gonna use the sheet metal paint swatch. I feel like that's gonna look way better. It's gonna make it look a little more modern. So let's just make sure we run this all the way around. Alright, so now with those other colors, we're going to start off with these little pillar things right here at the entrance. Let's go ahead and grab this paint swatch right here. I feel like this is going to be perfect. This smooth paneling. This is going to be perfect to wrap around these little pillars. And then I'm going to go all the way down. I got the perfect little paint swatch to go in other places. We're going to take this one right here and place in different little spots, like right there, maybe here. And then up on this front porch around this. Maybe on the inside of this, I'll do the brick. So we'll do that panel on the outside, and then on the inside, we'll do the brick. Like that. I'm trying to think where else we can use this. Maybe I can put it like right here. And then up here on this little piece. So we'll place this panel in up top. Then I'll find other little places to put different little colors, but for now, that's what I want to go with. Should I do it on the front like this? I don't know if that looks good. Let's just leave a brick there for now. Alright, so I'm gonna place some little stone up here on this front porch. I think that might be a little bit too dark. Let's go a little lighter. I don't know. I need y'all to drop down in the comment section what color I should go with up here. So in the next video, I can change it out. Should I go with the first one or the second one? For now, we're just gonna leave the first one. Or should we go with the second one? I'm not sure. Let's place the second one and then drop down in the comment section. Should I go with the first one or the second one? Alright, so I know we already moved the lot once, but let's turn it because I want the sun beaming on the front of it. I mean, did I turn it the right way to get it like that? Yeah, it's perfect now. There's no shadow in the front. Alright, now let's just build a little walkway up to the front using this stone. So I'm gonna just build a nice little walkway. Think he going in the tub? And place some grass. I don't know why it's raising up on like a little hill, but guess we just have to go with it. Right here, matter of fact, in between those cracks, I want to spray some little dirt. Well, this is sand actually. So we're gonna spray this in between there. And I'll do more with the landscaping later on. We just trying to get the front of this redone and try to get to the interior in this video. This house is gonna be a little longer than I thought. It's gonna take me a little longer to finish this than I thought, but so far, what do you guys think it is? I'm not even feeling I like the way this turned out so far. Let me just put the brick back right here. And this is like a little first person look at it. I like the way this turned out so far. It looks way better than what it did at first. With this stone, I think I may end up changing this out. I don't know. Alright, let's take a break from the exterior and let's give you guys some of the interior footage. So let's just go ahead, and first thing I know I want to do is turn this around, because why would, when you walk in the front door, the staircase be facing backwards the opposite way? So I want to turn that around. So let's go up here. And we'll remove this stuff right here. So we'll be able to turn that around without having any trouble. So let me just go ahead and take this outside, and I need to flip it. I need to flip-flop it, so let's turn it straight like that, and then flip it the other way and push it up, I think, maybe. Let's just see how that works. Okay, we can do it like that. Oh, no, no, no. Hold on, wait. We can push it back one. I know this is a little much, but let me remove this stuff and turn it like that. So, boom, we can do that like that, and then I'll be able to place like a little square, a little 1x1 room right here. I don't know if you want to turn that into a closet, you can, but if not, then it can just be like that. Around this, we're gonna build a wall. So let's just grab the wall tool and build a wall around this part right here. Boom. Let's remove this ugly lighting. I didn't mean to remove the staircase, but let's remove all this little stuff out here, and then I'm gonna paint in this little foyer area and try to get in here put together. So let's just get rid of all this little stuff, these little holes in the walls, these little cracks, mold, all that stuff. Let's try to get this bathroom together also. And we got a new little paint swatch, so I won't only be using the basic standard in the Plain but Pretty paint swatch no more, because we got a new one now. So it's something a little bit better than both of them put together actually. So let's just go ahead and get this stuff taken care of. I need to remove that door right there, and I'm gonna just place a tall sliding door there because that is out to the rear deck. So let's just grab a medium size black sliding door and place there. Alright, and we also got a new light because I bought another pack, just some packs that I haven't bought. Some of the stuff in those packs I didn't like, so I didn't buy it, but I seen like one little thing, so I was like, I might as well buy it because I'm almost maxed out on all the packs. So place some of the lights. Let's grab that new paint swatch. I think it came in that wedding pack actually. That's the pack that I recently bought, the wedding pack. So let's just go ahead and select that. My wedding story, and there goes that new paint swatch. So we can do it in a white on white, or we can do it in like the white and like this bluish grayish color. I think in this area I'm gonna use the white on white because of the floors and stuff. But that white, the blue with the white baseboards is definitely a nice little paint swatch. So we're gonna use that somewhere throughout this house. For now, let's just place this. This looks real clean. I like the way this paint swatch right here looks. Looks way better than those other two that I always was using. Now we got something new finally. I know you guys was kind of tired of me using that. Let's remove that ugly archway and straighten up this little area right here. And then I'm gonna place some little floors in this foyer area. It's probably gonna be these same floors. No. Yeah, it's probably gonna be these same floors, but in a different color, in a darker color. So let's get rid of that. In front of the door, I want to do those new lights. So before we change out the floors, let's get these lights real quick. I can turn that off now. These are the new lights right here. So with these lights right here, they're so small, I'm gonna just make them a little bit bigger and place them right here in front of this door. So let's just go ahead and get a little bird's eye view of this and adjust these lights the right way and place them in front of this door. With this staircase, let's just go ahead and change this out real quick. So we're gonna put that staircase, and then we need some railings, which I'm probably gonna use this 30 ranch railing, and it's gonna match the floors. I need to go a little bit darker, like that. Boom. And like I mentioned, we're gonna use the same floors but just in a darker color. So we're gonna go under wood and grab those floors, and we're just gonna place them in a darker color. Just like that. Alright, boom, that's perfect. Now I need to grab this big black archway, well, round archway. It's not that big, but it's round, and place here into like this dining room slash office space. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make this as, but we're gonna place that in there, and then I'm gonna grab the other wood floors. So these floors right here was just for the foyer area. Now, these are the wood floors right here that I'm going to run through the rest of the house. So I'm going to just place that in this little space. I feel like they look good together. It's a little different. It's a little difference in the color, but It's pretty decent. Back here, I'm not sure if I'm gonna turn this into an office and a bathroom or what I'm gonna do with this right now. So let's just go ahead and remove the stuff out here, and I'm gonna place an archway to go into this, but I think I may end up turning this into a bathroom before we done with this whole little house series right here. But we're gonna just place an archway here for now. Matter of fact, that little bluish grayish color will be perfect to go in here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and grab that up real quick. So we'll wrap that around this room like that. And before we go any further, let's get some little lights in these rooms right here. And I'm probably just gonna use this same sun faded painting in this room too. I think I'm gonna end up turning this into a bathroom. I'm not 100% sure yet. Let's just go ahead and get rid of these little cracks in the walls and stuff. Place the floors back here. And we're gonna just put a window over here, or two on this side. Yeah, we'll just put 2 windows over here. Alright, let's go ahead and paint this bathroom. And I'm not sure like with the vanities and stuff yet, so I may not end up doing nothing with it yet. I just want to paint it and get some nice little tile floors and stuff in here. Maybe I'll use let's see what we should do in here. Okay, maybe I should use these tile floors in here. Think I should go a little bit darker maybe. That looks pretty decent, but the other ones look good too. Okay, we're gonna use those. And then if I don't get to place the vanity in here, I'm for sure gonna go ahead and place the shower, because I'm gonna have like a little custom shower in here. So let's just go ahead and grab a half a wall. So let's just build a half wall right here. Grab that half wall trimming in white and place up there. And for now, we're just gonna paint that wall. And add the shower head. I'm gonna just place a black shower head for now, because I don't know what all colors and stuff I want to go in here, but we just gonna do a black, or should we do, okay, that shower head right there is pretty nice. So we'll do like silverish grayish shower head in here. And over here by this staircase, I want to place a little light that hangs down, because I'm gonna do like a little bill hack or whatever right there. So let's go ahead and grab this light right here and place right there. And then I might as well just go ahead and place the little bill hack. Y'all done seen me do this bill hack several times for the people that have been watching for a while. So let's just go ahead and grab these little zest dressers, shrink them down a few times like that. Can scoot them back a little bit. And then we're just gonna have to probably grab like 3 of them to place right here, and then grab the little foot ottomans and place on top of them, so everything fits perfectly. So let's do that. Boom. Grab another one just to fill that little gap right there. So let's just slide that on back up in there. And now I can go to comfort and grab one of these little foot ottomans and place on top of this. So let's just raise that up once and place it right here like that. Okay, I'm gonna end up having to slide these back just a little bit because how far forward they were. Then we're just gonna grab another one of those and raise it up once and place it right here. Just like that. And I think we should get an accent wall. I'm gonna try to find the perfect little accent wall to place here. Okay, this is kind of ugly, but I kind of like it. I don't know. Should we do that one? Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, that's fire right there. I kind of like that. Okay, we can go with the dark color. It don't really matter the color. I don't know which one I want to do yet, but we're going to just place that one for now. I'm going to grab a little door and place here as an entrance to this bathroom. And I'm not sure what cabinets I'm gonna use, but I still think we should just go ahead and finish this bathroom off. So let's just go ahead and place something for now. It may change, it may not. But let's go ahead and grab us a nice little toilet. We use this toilet right here. Even though I hate it got that little gold thing up there, I wish that could have been white. Oh, okay, we can do it white. And then I'm not even sure which cabinets and stuff I want to use. Let's just place this cabinet in here. I feel like this is going to go perfect in here. So let's just do this one right here. And then we're going to do a sink build hack in this bathroom. So let's grab this sink, raise it up, I think, oh, twice. And that fits perfectly for the most part. Yeah, it's perfect. Now we just need to grab a mirror and place above that, which I'm not sure which mirror I want to use. Literally, this is just me coming in off the top of my head right now, so we can go this mirror right here because this matches the shower head and stuff. So let's just raise that up, and then I'm gonna adjust it, turn on half a wall, half a time, or free placement, and place that there. Then we need to do an accent wall in there. I'm not sure what I want to use as an accent wall. I usually would use like whatever I use on the exterior or like in the kitchen. Let's just try this for now. But I may end up switching that out. Bruh. Alrighty guys, so that is part one to this old haunted mansion renovation right here. My camera is definitely overheating right now, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. Y'all drop down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think of this renovation so far. I feel like this is one of my like craziest renovations so far, so we got a lot of work to do with this house. We just got the foyer area and the exterior halfway done. Y'all let me know what y'all think it is. Let me know about the colors and stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get into more like the kitchen, the dining room, the living room and stuff in the next video. Drop down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think it is so far. And I'm gonna catch you guys in part 2. Bye. This bitch like the overheat, man. Fuck. Alright guys, so that is part 1 to this old haunted mansion renovation right here. My camera is definitely over here right now.